Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. Now with the weather getting better, so people walk out with the different types of clothes on during the week. And today we'll talk about a specific shaila that is specifically connected to Hilchos Shabbos. Sometimes you like to walk around even outside in your porch or in a colony or perhaps even in your house, and you put on a baseball cap. And lately somebody told me that he was given a hard time if he was allowed to do it, because a baseball cap has a brim, and the brim is like an awning, an oil. And this person comes to me and says, it sounds crazy. What's the issue? Why is somebody telling this to him? So the truth is, there is a discussion about this in Alter Rebbe Shulchan Aruch, obviously in the big Shulchan Aruch first, in Siman Shin Aleph, Seif Mem Ches. And the discussion has many details to it. The discussion is, as we know, as the Alter Rebbe in Siman Shin Aleph discusses about all the different garments you're allowed to wear on Shabbos, what is considered a usual garment to wear so it's not extra baggage, extra weight, and what is considered extra, or a tachshit, or jewelry, or extra, which you might take off while you're walking outside in Shabbos. It's not part of your usual clothes. And then the conversation goes on to a hat. Wearing a hat in Shabbos, going outside in the place where there's no Erev, would you take it off? Would it fall off and you would pick it up? So sometimes certain shapes of hats, when you walk outside and it's a very windy day, it's a very strong chance it's going to be lifted up with the wind, and you'll go chasing after the hat and you'll pick it up. So is there any preventive medicine that we do to worry about that happening? So let's put that issue aside. Shocking enough, the Alter Rebbe has 3 sifim talking about this exact point that we mentioned before. Perhaps when you have a hat that has a brim, and the brim is at least a tefach, which is approximately this size, wide, tefach al tefach, there is a form of asiyas oihel. You've made sort of like a structure, like a tent, a covering, and that's an isser of boina. So the discussion goes as follows. Number one, why are you wearing that hat? There's obviously a difference when a person makes a form, a structure, a covering, a gazebo or something like that. It's made for a purpose, for a structure, to keep the bugs out, to have some shade. What are you wearing the hat for? Is the hat that you're wearing just like you're wearing your suit? Then it's not there for the same issue as an oil is made. So the Alter Rebbe begins this conversation by saying, if a person is wearing the baseball cap, or for all purposes even a black hat like this, if the black hat like this has a brim, a tefach al tefach, and the reason I'm wearing it is because it's sunny outside, and I need something to block the sun, to bring some shade, or mipnei hazvuvim, you have a big hat with a big brim blocking the bugs, then, says the Alter Rebbe, if, I'm going to summarize it in short because there's many details, there are many opinions. If that's my intention, you're going into this family of asiyas oil, especially if the hats are made with a hard material, it's getting even closer to how oil are done. Indirectly, the Alter Rebbe says, so why is a person allowed to put a talus over his head? You always imagine of a chassid davening Shabbos with a talus way over his head. Why isn't that an oil? So the answer is because the talus is made with a material and it's not made something strong. But if you have something even as hard as a cardboard or something hard like a brim, as long as your intention is similar to the intention of how oil is made to protect you for shade, there are different shilas. So, Elamai, why do we find so many people are not makbid? So you must say that the reason we wear the hats, brims, or baseball caps, because the question would not only be walking outside, the question would even be in your home. So the Alter Rebbe suggests two things. First of all, it's only if it's flat, and not if it's in the shipua, if it has the bend going down. And the second thing, says the Alter Rebbe, most of us people who wear the hat, I'm not wearing it for some protection. Maybe that's why you wear a baseball cap and you go outside and it's sunny, you put on a cap. But if you're wearing the black hat, you're going to shul, he obviously doesn't say that example, you're wearing the hat that's part of the Yiddish Chassidish uniform. Wearing it as part of the uniform, there's definitely no shaila of asiyas oyel b'Shabbos.